Hi everyone, it's Rita. If you're new to my channel, I'm an Akashic record reader and accessor. But I also do energy healing work, and I have not been encouraged, I guess, to really do that in a public way, although I've done it for friends and family. And I have a program that, or a way of doing it that was kind of given to me about 6 years ago. And so I do it again with family and friends. And I use my guides and angels when I do it. And I'm very close and connected in with the energies of Jesus and the Buddha and Edgar Cayce and Kuan Yin and Nefertiti and Isis and Ganesha. So I invite what I do when I connect in. And so anyway, what I'm supposed to be doing now is offering, in addition to Akashic record readings, and I'll have a stand store set up soon so you can find those times that I'm available. I'll be doing Akashic record readings. They're $300 an hour. I studied with Dr. Linda Howe, and so I've been I taught one class at the Edgar Cayce Center in Houston, which is kind of fun, but mainly just done readings for the last decade or so. And we go into a space where you're known and loved through all your lifetimes. You get beautiful, loving guidance. It's a great place to go into, and I'm kind of channeling that energy through to you. So we Zoom, so you have a copy of it, and you can hear it again and feel the energy coming through. But I'm also going to start engaging my guides and angels to do healing work for people. It'll be the same pricing, the $300 an hour for 60 minutes. And what we would do is we would connect in. So I have a visual connection with you. And then you'll lie down. And so for an hour, I'll work with you with my guides. And I just go into a really strong Kundalini energy connected place of the earth. And I invite my guides to come in and basically give you whatever you ask, that they give you whatever you need. And I don't need to know what's going on with you physically, because most things have an emotional and energy component. So that's more of a distraction. But I can connect in with your energy remotely and work with you. And it feels like, in fact, it's stronger from a distance, that type of work, for whatever reason. And it's very powerful. I worked with a friend who was in the hospital, in the ICU. And when I came in a couple days later to see him, he was kind of all hooked up to different tubes. He looked over my shoulder and he said, who is she? So I don't know what guide and angel, I don't know, maybe he saw Jesus and Jesus had long hair. I have no idea. But I remember just smiling, because I knew that if he could see the energy that was behind me, that it was supporting him. I trust in some way. He wanted to know how they let her in. And I remember going into the hospital. My mom was very, very sick, and I didn't think she was going to get out. She had been dry heaving, like her stomach had swelled up to like the size of a basketball. She ate a bunch of stuff after doing an endoscopy, and they shouldn't have given her food. And she was ready to check out, and she looked above my head, and she said, "There's a white figure there." And so really quickly I said to her, I said, ask it what it needs. Ask it what you need in order to get better. And she kind of gave me kind of a scoff look. And then I did some energy work with her a little bit later that morning, and she was talking to somebody, and I just sat down next to her, which is what we would do basically if we were in person. But if not, then I said to her, how was that for you? And so when we do an energy session on Zoom, I'll cut the Zoom off, and then I'll work with you for an hour, and then you'll let me know how it was for you. When you come, you might just decide to just sleep or something, but we'll connect in after that, email or text or phone or something, and just and I'll kind of check in with you. But with my mom, when I said, "How was that for you?" she said, "I was being told it wasn't my time to go." So, and so what I do is sort of similar to the reconnection work, but I've kind of added a twist to it with bringing in my guides and angels to connect with you. And really what's happening, it's like a spark of energy that allows you to connect in with your higher self. And your higher self is, you always are the real healer in any of those scenarios. So, all right, blessings and love to you. I hope you have having a beautiful beginning of the month of October. Bye.